to Barre with Mary. We have a full body bar class today. So we're going to be working you 45 minutes or so head to toe, and you don't need any equipment. So this is a perfect class if you're traveling, if you're in a hotel, if you just don't have access to the things that you would normally have in a bar class. This class is for you. Hi everybody, welcome to Barre with Mary. We have a full-length bar class today, not using any equipment. So this is an amazing class if you are traveling, if you're in a hotel room, all of those things. We'll be working you all over and it'll be about 45 minutes. So just clear yourself a little space and join me in a nice wide parallel position. So I'm going to take my feet out wide and I'm going to bend into the right knee, coming into a lateral lunge. So the pelvis is going to drop back. Weight is down into the heels, and then just go ahead and take the hands to the heart. Skater lunges, take left and right, go left and right. So here, all 10 toes are pointing forward. And I want you to really actively push the inner thighs away from each other. So you're not rolling in on the inner arches of the feet. Really push down to the knife side edge of the feet. And then from there, really actively pull the hips back. The sides of the waist stay long. And you feel the front low ribs knitting together and drawing back. You're going to move to the left. In 4, 3, 2, take it to the left, hold, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to twist, reaching right fingers towards your left toe. And then inhale, unwind right back to center. It's exhale, twist. And inhale, center. Opening up through the chest. Getting a nice rotation through the mid-spine. A little bit of activation for the obliques. The last one, twist. Hold the center. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, a little balance challenge. Push off the right foot and catch it with both hands, drawing the thigh bone into the chest. Go ahead and circle the right ankle around here, just finding a moment of balance. Reverse your circle. Take a big breath in. Exhale, keep your left leg where it is. Keep your right leg where it is. You're definitely keeping your left leg where it is. And sweep the fingertips up to the sky. Just finding a moment of stillness, really pushing down to the left foot. Squeezing the outer left glute, inhale. Exhale, hands back to the heart. Step the right foot wide. Again, go left and right. Now maybe you add some arms or reach it forward and reach it back. It's forward and back. Now's the time if you would like to pick up a little speed. You can pick up a little speed. If you want to take your feet a little wider and get a little bit more opening through the inner thighs, you're going to meet me to the right. In 4, 3, 2, hold it to the right, hands to the heart, inhale. Exhale, left fingers, right toes. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. So opening up the chest, feeling the right side obliques rotating to the sky. Feeling the left side obliques wrapping to the right. 2 more, twist. And center. Last one goes twist. Now hold at center, inhale. Exhale, push off your left foot. Draw it all the way up, catch the shin. Soften the shoulders, stand tall, and then maybe just circle to the left ankle here. Reverse your circle. Just a moment of balance, right? A moment to breathe. Now take a big breath here. As you exhale, release the hands and sweep them up to the sky. Shoulders soft. Push down to the right foot. Really squeeze the outer right glute. Inhale. As you exhale, forward fold, bringing the left foot down to the floor. Take a moment, just enjoy the stretch. Maybe swing the upper body from side to side. Maybe bending one knee and then the other. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Walk your hands over to the left side of the mat and tap your knees down, finding all fours. Push down through all 10 fingers. Inhale, find neutral through the spine, so you're really long. As you exhale, right arm reaches forward. Left leg reaches back. Take a breath in here, lengthening. Exhale, float arm and leg up. Inhale, we tap. Exhale, we lift. Yeah, so little bird dogs here. As you lift the arm and leg up, I want you to really feel the low belly drawing up. So we're not dropping the belly down and arching into the low back. But we're finding that the right shoulder and the left glute are activating. So that little bit of core work that we set up at the start of class, the low ribs knitting together, and then the low belly lifting up to keep the low back nice and long. I want you to keep that here. You're going to meet me up. 2 more. Go tap. Exhale, lift. Last one goes tap. Now hold that lift. It's a little pulse up. Go, little press. Little press. Now push down to the top of the right foot. Soften your left elbow. And push down with all 5 finger pads on the left hand. So that you're really finding activation through the whole left palm and not collapsing into the wrist joint. Here for 8, for 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, inhale. Exhale, you're gonna pull elbow and knee out to the side. And then inhale, reach them long. So it's exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. So my left knee is pulling to my left elbow. And my right elbow is pulling toward my right hip. Beautiful. You have 2 more. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. The last one is pull. And reach. Now I want you to pull elbow and knee in. 8 times, go a little pulse. 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Inhale, everything lengthens out. Exhale, all 4s. Push down to the top of the left foot. Extend the left arm forward. Right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, float it up. Inhale, tap it down. Exhale, float and lift. Inhale, tap, yes. So check in for a moment with the head. Notice if you're dropping your chin down to your chest. Really feel the length through the back side of the neck. So almost like you're pushing the back of your head into a headrest here, really opening up the front of the throat and finding space and length through the cervical spine. As you lift arm and leg up, really use your exhale. Feel the abdominal wall drawing in towards midline so that we're not allowing the low back to arch and drop here. 2 more. It's exhale, lift. The last one, tap. Now hold that lift, a little pulse up, go a little up, little up. Feel your left bottom rib and your right hip bone drawing towards one another. As you push down to the top of the left foot, soften the right elbow and feel all 5 finger pads on your right hand really pressing down into the mat. Beautiful. Really squeeze through the left quadricep here. You have 8 more. Let's go. 8, 6, go 4, 3. Hold the lift, inhale. Exhale, pull elbow and knee out to the side. Inhale or reach it long. Yes, it's exhale, pull. And inhale, reach. So right knee pulls to right elbow. Left elbow pulls toward left hip. It's exhale, pull. And inhale, reach. 3 more times, go pull. And reach. Stay really long to the neck. Really long to the sides of the waist. Last one, pull. And reach. Now I want you to pull elbow to knee. Hold it there. 8 times, go pulse. 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 Yes, you're here for 4, 3, 2. Inhale, everything reaches long. Exhale, all 4s. You're almost done on your wrist, I promise. Tuck the toes, inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the sits bones together. Lift the knees to a bear plank hover. So you're just barely lifting the knees off the mat. Hips are in line with the shoulders. Squeeze the thumbs in towards each other. Spread the collarbones wide. And then take a big inhale and lengthen through the spine. As you exhale, feel the sides of your waist wrapping in towards center. And then really lift up to the abdominal wall. Find stillness and hold for 4. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. Lift the hips, downward dog. Taking any variation that feels good for you here. Big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, lift up to the tippy toes. Roll through the spine, coming to a high plank. Replace your hands with your forearms. You're in your forearm plank. Drawing the palms down into the mat. And really actively pulling your elbow tips back towards your toes here. Please know you can always tap your knees down for a little bit more support. Wherever you are, I want you to inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. And then exhale, really feel your elbows draw back as you lift up to the abdominal wall. Now we're not going to let our hips move here. We're just going to bend the right knee to tap the mat. Switch, left knee tap. Pick it up, go. Right, left, right, and left. Little tap, little tap. So as you're taking this little bend, I want you to bring all your focus to your pelvis. We're not gonna let the hips sway from side to side. We're lifting the abdominals to keep the hips totally stable. Go 8, 7, 6, it's a hold in 4, 3, 2, both legs long, hold, inhale. As you exhale, push down to the forearms, spread the shoulder blades wide, and then really actively pull toes and elbows toward one another. Hold here 4, hold here 3, hold here 2, child's pose, big toes together, knees open wide, seat reaches back to the heels. Take a big breath in here, and then let it go. Roll yourself up to seated, swing your legs around in front of you. We're gonna come to some seated abdominal work. So I want you to bend the knees here and flex to the feet. Sit up really tall and reach the fingertips long in front of you. Inhale. As you exhale, we're gonna hinge back until we feel our abdominals fire. So I want you to come as far back as you need to in order to feel the abdominals wrapping in, the sits bones squeezing together, and that low belly band really pulling down. From there, inhale, sit all the way up. Exhale, hinge it back. It's inhale, lift, and exhale, hinge, gorgeous. So because we are not using any weights or any equipment today, I'm gonna encourage you to keep your arms lifted for the majority of class today, so that we're really using the body weight to layer in some arm strengthening work. Whenever you have your arms lifted, you wanna make sure that the arm bones are softening back into the socket and your collarbones are staying really nice and wide. 2 more times. Inhale, lift, and exhale, hinge. Last one up. Now you're gonna hold this hinge back. Take a little up an inch, down an inch. Little lift, little back, little up, little down. Yes. So you're in one long line here, all the way from the crown of the head to the hips. If this is all hip work for you, if you're really not feeling your core, I want you to go ahead and hold on behind your thighs. That's gonna take a little bit of the tension and the gripping out of the pelvis and really put into the abdominals. It's totally fine to feel the hip flexors working because they are part of the core, but I want you to feel more work in the deep core, the transverse abdominis. You have 4 more here, go for it. 3, 2, last one, hold the back, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Thumbs are gonna stay in the center of the chest. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Come back to center, switch, twist to the left. Come back to center, a little faster, go right, center, left. Now option, march the right foot up, the left foot up. Yeah, so it's a little march and twist, a little march and twist. So now we're layering on some oblique work here. So the muscles that allow us to twist. I want you to feel your bottom rib reaching towards your opposite hip bone here. So you're really drawing diagonally across the abdominals, feeling the sides of the waist, cinching in towards center. You're here for 4, 3, 2, the last one left, hold it center, inhale. Exhale, reach the arms long, flip the palms up, and let the arms open out more towards a V. We're gonna pulse the arms up and press the arms down. It's inhale, lift, and exhale, lower. 2 more times, we lift. We lower, last one goes lift, and lower. Now I want you to lift the arms to that high V, hold them there and just lift the heart. Go a little lift, little pulse, little lift. Continuing to feel length through both sides of the waist. Feeling the sits bones squeezing together on every exhale, and seeing if you can come just a little lower. You're here for 16, 15, your hold is on deck. You have 8 more. Go 8, 6, go 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Inhale, get longer. Exhale, I want you to lean back just 2 more inches. Feel that strength, that shake in the abdominals. Hold it right here for 4 more counts. Go 4, go 3, go 2. Lay all the way back on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a moment, just rock side to side. From this position, catch your hands behind your thighs. Rock and roll yourself all the way up to a standing position. We're going to stay facing this left side wall. From here, I want you to inhale, stand tall. As you exhale, we're going to hinge the hips back and sink low into our squat position. So hips are really actively reaching back here. Driving weight down into the heels, full range of motion, up and down. Go stand and squat. Now you have the option to add a little bit of arm work here. So I want you to flip your palms towards the wall in front of you and take a bicep curl, lengthen, go up and down. Yes, keep going. We're just going to step back a little bit. As you stand, you're going to drive through your heels. And as you squat, again, just like I set you up, I want you to feel the movement initiating by your hips pulling back. Go 4 more. Go 3. Go 2. Stay low in the legs. Keep going with this bicep curl. And reach. Go. Now maybe play with squeezing your fists. So you get a little bit more activation into the lower arm. Shoulders soft. Hips are low. And we're in that exact same alignment we were in the abdominal work we just finished. Spine is nice and long from the crown of the head to the hips. Sides of the waist are hugging in. Low back is lengthening. Go 4. 3. 2. Stop halfway. Press your arms up so your elbow tips line up with your armpits. From there, take a little squeeze in and in. Now option, drop your hips. Go little drop, little drop, little drop. Shoulders soft. Now really find that even though you don't have weights, you're squeezing the fists together, you're squeezing into the biceps, and you're finding some work happening into the shoulders as well. You're here for 8, for 6, here for 4, 3, 2, stay low, inhale. As you exhale, draw the elbow tips back. Tricep kick back, go out and in, go out and in. Palms are now open. And I want your focus to be the squeezing of the backs of the arms to get the arms straight. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Keep the arms back behind you. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, you're going to lift just your left heel off the mat. So left ball of the foot and right heel are carrying the weight. From here, just pulse the hips a little down, little down. As you do that, take a pulse up with the arms. Go lift and lift and lift. Right hip bone is drawing back. You're feeling a lot of work here into the right quadricep, I'm hoping. You have 8 more pulses here. Go 8, 6, go 4, 3. Stay low on the hips. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, arms are going to stay where they are. I want you to take your left toes, tap them back, tap them in. Yes, left toes back, left toes in. Now you're welcome to stay with me at this slow pace. If you want to speed it up, you can. What I want you to find is that you're really actively balancing on this right foot. So the right heel is driving down into the mat. The right hip is drawing back. And you're finding a lot of power down all through the corners of the right foot. 2 more. Left toes back. Left toes in. The last one goes back. Hold that in. Take a big inhale. Exhale, lower down to that left heel. Flip your palms to face each other. 1 more time. Kick back in and out. Go, bend, and reach. Yes. So you're still hinging forward in the torso. This is your only set of thigh work where you have this hinge. So really allow yourself to maintain strength in the abdominals to help protect the low back here. You have 4 more kickbacks. 4, 3, 2. Arms are going to stay straight. Big breath in. Exhale, just the right heel lifts off the mat. Ball of the right foot and left heel pressing down. Little pulse of the hips go down and down and down. Now this time I want you to squeeze your arms in, in, in. It's almost like you're trying to clap your hands behind your back. Keep the collarbones wide and see if you can get the arms a little bit straighter here. Lift the pinky fingers a little higher. Beautiful. 8 more times. Go. 8, 6. Here for 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Big breath in. Arms stay where they are as you exhale. It's the right foot that taps back and the right foot that taps in. It's the right foot back and the right foot in. Left heel is grounding down into your mat. You're drawing the left hip bone back and trying to stay as low as you can through the left leg. Go right toes back and right toes in. Beautiful. This is absolutely a balance challenge. If you need support, don't hesitate to take a hand to a wall. Take it back. Take it in. You have 4 more. Go back. And in. Yes, you've got this. Take it back. A little lower. 2 more. It's back. And in now this time, take that right leg back. Hold it there. Take a big breath. As you exhale, you're going to quarter turn face me. Find a wide turnout position. So externally rotate the legs. Take the hands to the hips for a moment here. Roll the shoulders back. Try to lift the heart so the shoulders stack over the hips. Elbows squeeze into the ribs. Full range. Go. Reach. Squeeze. Out. And in. So this is the first time that we've taken our thigh bones in this external rotation today. So you feel the inner thighs rotating up to the ceiling. Your heels are squeezing in towards each other so that you're really activating the outer glutes and the inner thighs to help hold the femur bones, the thigh bones, in this rotated position. As you're squeezing the elbows in, really activate the shoulder blades, drawing them in and down your back. 4 more times. Go. 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Draw the elbows in and squeeze and squeeze. Beautiful. Push down through the heels of both feet. Then really pull them in towards each other. Rotate the inner thighs up to the ceiling. Feel your elbow tips squeezing towards one another for 8, for 6, for 4, 3, 2. Inhale, arms reach long, palms flip up to the ceiling. Then palms flip back to the wall behind you. Faster. Go up, back. Hips lift and lower. Little pulse with the hips is an added option here. Little pulse, little pulse. If that's too much coordination for you, no worries. Take the pulse out. I want to challenge you to really shoot energy out of the fingertips here. Get the arms really straight and feel as you take the palms back, you're flipping the pinky finger up to the ceiling. Go. 4, 3, 2. Palms face back, hold it. Inhale. As you exhale, the arms and thighs pulse back. Little press, little press. So pinkies are up to the ceiling, thumbs are down. Soften the shoulders. Stay really broad across the chest. Drive down through the heels. And feel as you pulse back, the outer thighs really firing up. The outer shoulders really firing up. Go. 8, 6. Go. 4, 3. Hold that pulse back. Inhale. Exhale, palms face me. Bend the arms in half. Draw them in to frame the face. Go. Little press, little press. Option, drop the hips. Go. Little drop, little drop. Now you can stay right here, or you can bring the palms together to touch and take that pulse up from there. A little bit more intense into the shoulders. You're here for 16, 15. You have a hold, and then your final set of thigh work, which is a little less arms. Go. 8, 6. Go. 4, 3, 2. Stay low. Inhale. As you exhale, imagine tapping your elbows together. Sink lower in the hips, and then really actively push the inner thighs open. Soften the shoulders and hold here as you breathe. For 4, for 3, for 2. Rise all the way up. Keep this external rotation. Just walk your feet into touch. So the heels are together, and the toes are a few inches apart. Lift the heels slightly. Send the knees forward, creating this beautiful diamond shape in your legs. Squeeze your heels together, hold. Go. Squeeze, hold. Go. Squeeze. So the heels of both feet are squeezing in towards one another, really allowing you to continue the activation of the inner thighs, the outer thighs, and I definitely get a little bit into my outer glutes as well. but this is mostly going to be a quadricep exercise. 4 more, go for 3, 2, your arms aren't quite off the hook yet. Hold the squeeze, bring those arms back to that position. We had the fingers stepped over the elbows, elbows along with the armpits. Left arm open, right arm open. Now the hips go down and up, it's down and up, yes. So as I come up, I'm not coming so high up that my legs are straightening, right? The point of a bar class is that you come into this contracted position for your muscles and you hold it. So if you come all the way up to straight, you're losing that beautiful contraction. You're going to get to come to straight after this series, I promise, because you get a stretch. You have 4 more here, go for 3, 2, meet me center, inhale. Exhale, reach the arms out toward me. Arm bones draw back. Palms flip to the sky, little pulse up, go, little pulse, little press, little press. Yes, it's little lift. Almost like you're serving a platter here, right? Heels are still squeezing together. Thighs are burning. My thighs are burning at least. You have 1 final variation and a hold from here. You have 8 more pulses, 8, 6, go for 3, 2, stay low, inhale. Exhale, palms flip over, arm bones back, tap the thumbs, go tap, 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 tap. Now I want you to stay really low on your legs. I want you to squeeze your heels together. And then notice here if you're leaning forward in the shoulders. Lift the shoulders up so they stack over the hips. It's going to be a lot more work in your thighs. Yes, you have 16 more, go 16, 15. You have a hold to finish your thigh work. In 8, in 4, 3, hook your thumbs together, inhale. Exhale, imagine pulling your thumbs apart as you sink to your true lowest position. Arm bones back in the socket, collarbones wide. Hold here 4, hold here 3, hold here 2, forward fold. Amazing work. Rotate the legs to parallel, and then just melt over the legs here. Bending the knees as much or as little as you'd like. Maybe you sway the upper body. Maybe you shake out the head. Take a breath in, and let it go. Let's shake it up. Let's quarter turn to the right and take a seat on our mat, facing this right side wall. We're gonna lay all the way back on our back, letting the legs float up to a tabletop position. So the knees are right over the hips, and the feet are a little bit higher than the knees. I want you to reach the arms up to the sky. Take a big inhale here. As you exhale, we're gonna curl head, neck, and shoulders up and off the mat, reaching the fingertips toward the bottom corners of the mat. Inhale, let yourself roll back down to the mat. It's exhale, curl it up. Inhale, lengthen down. It's exhale, curl. And inhale down. So as we curl up here, I want you to feel the low belly band pulling down towards the mat. You're feeling your rib cage drawing in and down, and it's your heart that curls up towards your thighs. 2 more times, we curl it up. We lengthen down. The last one, curl it up. And lengthen down. I want you to curl it up and hold it there. 2 options for you. You can catch a hold behind the thighs, or if you have a neck that gets a little sensitive like mine, you can take your hands back behind your neck for a little bit of support here. Inhale. As you exhale, start to curl your heart 1 inch up, little curl, yes. Now notice here if your knees have started to creep closer to your chest. Really fight to keep the knees right over the hips so that you're still activating through the deep core, stabilizing the pelvis here. Yeah. Sides of the waist are hugging in. And then your heart is curling towards your thighs, little up, little up. So it's like a little pulse. The abdominals stay contracted. Little theme, right, for a bar class. 8 more here, go 8, 6, go for 3. Hold that curl up, take a big breath in. As you exhale, I want you to pull your left thigh into your chest and extend the right leg long. Take an inhale. Exhale, switch. Left leg long. Right thigh comes into the chest. Pick it up, go. Switch, and switch, and switch, and switch. Yes. So even though your legs have this really big movement, we're not letting anything move from the hips up. So we're nice and long through the low back. We're continuing to feel the sides of the waist drawing in so that we're not rocking from side to side on the pelvis. The ribs are getting together. And we're breathing. Inhale. Exhale. For 4, 3, 2. Last one left, last one right. The legs reach up to the sky. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Take a breath in. As you exhale, curl your heart up higher. Keep your heart curled up and slowly lower the legs for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift them up. 3, 2. Exhale as you lower, lower, lower. Inhale, you lift. 2. 2 more just like that. Go down. 2, 3, 4, and lift it up. 2, 3. Last one, take it down. 2. Hold it down right there and just curl the heart up. Go, little curl, little curl. You've got this. Okay, this is it in your hold. So see if you can stay curled a little higher. Maybe you close your eyes and find bigger breaths. You have 16 in your hold. Go, 16, 15. Ribs are knitting together. Pubic bone is lifting towards the belly button. It's 8. It's 6. Your hold is in 4, 3, 2. Here's your hold. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe you reach your arms back so your biceps come by your ears. Hug the pubic bone towards the belly button and then curl the heart a little higher. Hold here for 4. Hold here for 3. Hold here for 2. Hug the knees to the chest and gently rock from side to side, massaging out the low spine and releasing the neck. Amazing work. Big breath in. Big breath out. One more time, I'm gonna have you grab a hold behind your hamstrings. Rock and roll yourself. This time it's up and over onto all fours. But unlike a traditional all fours, I want you to come down onto your forearms. Hands press into the mat here. Just like you did in your plank, I want you to pull your elbow tips back. This time they're drawing back towards your knees, and it's gonna be the left leg that pulls into the chest and extends back behind you. 2 counts, it pulls in. 2 counts, it presses out. Yeah, so we're coming into our seat work here. Seat work is where you're gonna finish class. Now, if you know me well, you know that I never finish on a single leg exercise. So we do have a little push-up blast at the very, very end, but that is far away for right now. So don't worry about it now. What I want you to focus on is that left side glute. So as you extend the left leg long behind you, I want you to use your exhale and really feel that engagement through the abdominals. It is really easy in this position to bump your hips to the right. So I'm going to challenge you to shift a little bit more weight into the left forearm and really pull your right hip bone back. 2 more times, the left knee in and the left leg out. The last time, left leg in. Now meet me with your left leg out. Left toes tap the mat. Straight leg lifts up. It's inhale down. And exhale, lift a little faster. Go tap, lift, tap, lift. Yes. So as you start to move a little faster, just double check that you're not letting go of your abdominals. So we're not letting the back arch every time we lift the left leg high. Push down through both forearms and really feel your shoulder blades spreading wide along your back body. 4 more, go 4, 3, 2, keep the left leg lifted, inhale. Exhale, you flex the left foot. Now we're not gonna let the left thigh drop at all. I want you to curl your left heel into your seat, pressing the left thigh bone up to the sky. From there, go a little pulse, little press, yes. So lots of work happening here all over the body. Obviously the left side hamstring and the left glute are fired up. The right outer glute is supporting and stabilizing you. The abdominals are really active. And then tons happening in your shoulders as well. So continue to push down through the forearms and really let this be work for the upper body. You're here for 8, 6, for 4, 3. Hold that lift, inhale. As you exhale, bring your right hand to your left wrist. Now quarter turn open toward me, stacking that top left hip over bottom right. Left arm's gonna come out like a little kickstand here to help stabilize you. Push down to the right forearm
And through the right shin, as you lift up the right side obliques, inhale. Exhale, left knee pulls the left elbow. Stay with me here. Extend it forward, and then straight legs gonna sweep all the way back. So you pull it in, kick it forward, sweep it back. Little bicycle pulls in and out, sweep it back. Now, if you wanna slow this down, I absolutely encourage you to do that. If you wanna speed it up, I may not encourage that as much, but you gotta do you, okay? What the challenge is here is to try not to move anywhere else in the body, right? So it's just this left leg that's finding movement. It can be so tempting as you extend the left leg forward to collapse back into your right side. Stay really strong to the right side obliques and to the right glute. 2 more like that. Pull it in, out, sweep it back. Last one goes in, out, sweep it back. Now pull it in and out. Hold it there, tap the left leg down and up, go, tap and lift. Yes, it's tap and lift. Beautiful, you have 4 more here, go 4, 3, 2. Now you're gonna hold that lift. Here's your hold for the seat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, maybe left arm reaches the sky. Push to the right side forearm and hold for 4. Hold for 3, hold for 2. Child's pose, amazing work. Big toes together, knees wide. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Maybe you want to wiggle your hips from side to side or roll out through your wrists or through your shoulders. Whatever you need to do, why don't you stay here for 1 more big breath. 1 more big exhale. And then meet me in that all fours position so we can do our other side. Forearms tap down to the mat. Now, if that was uncomfortable for you, you can absolutely do this whole thing up on your hands as well. It's the right knee that's gonna pull in and the right leg that's gonna reach. 2 counts, pull it in. 2 counts, reach it out, yes. So forearms are pressing down into the mat. The elbow tips are actively pulling back towards the knees. The back of the head is pressing up towards the ceiling here, so you're nice and open through the front of the throat and long through the back of the neck. Now, especially on the second side, because your supporting glute is fatigued, we tend to collapse over to the left here. So I want to challenge you to push your top of your left foot down into the mat and shift a little bit more weight into your right forearm here. So we're not allowing all of the work to be into the outer left glute, but really focusing on the right side here. 2 more, pull it in. You reach it out. The last one goes in. Hold the out, right toes tap down to the floor. They lift back up. It's inhale, tap. And exhale, lift faster now. Go down and up. It's tap and lift, beautiful. So really find your breath here. Inhale to lower. And every time you lift the right leg, I'm going to challenge you to exhale and really feel your elbows actively pulling back so that your abdominals are lifting and lengthening here, allowing yourself to support the back body. Go 4, 3, 2, hold the lift of the right leg, inhale. As you exhale, I want you to keep your right thigh bone where it is. Flex the right foot, curl the right heel into the seat, stay really lifted in that right leg, start to pulsate up, go little press, little press. Shift a little more weight into the right forearm. Continue to press down through the palms and stay really soft through the face and neck. So I know how challenging this is, not just for the right glute, but absolutely that supporting left glute is working too. See if you can stay soft through the face, through the neck, through the shoulders, and take all of that tension into the abdominals and into the glutes. You're here for 8, 6, here for 4, 3, 2, hold the lift, inhale. Exhale, left hand comes to right wrist. Open the hips so the right stacks over the left. Right hand comes out like a little kickstand here. Now push down to the left forearm and lift up to the left side obliques, inhale. As you exhale, it's the right knee that pulls the right elbow. You extend it forward toward me, and then you sweep that straight right leg back, just like that. Go in and out and sweep. Yes, beautiful. It's in and forward and sweep. So again, bring your focus to trying to keep everything else beside your leg as still as possible here. Really pushing down to the top of the left foot, pushing down to the left forearm, and feeling the left side obliques really wrapping in towards center here. I notice I'm taking some tension into my shoulders. So try not to be like me, soften your shoulders. Beautiful. Go in and forward and back. You have 2 more. Go in and forward and sweep. The last one goes in and forward and sweep. Now take that knee to elbow. Kick it forward toward me. Right leg goes tap. Lift, tap. Lift. You're here for 8, 7. Yes, beautiful. Try not to lean back too much. Go for 3, 2. Hold the lift of the right leg. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe right arm reaches up to the sky. Right leg gets a little longer. Hold it here for 4. High plank in 3. High plank in 2. Let's go high plank. Hands under your shoulders. The legs reach along behind you. Now we're coming into a quick push-up series. So for me, I much prefer knees down for my push-ups. If you want to join me, you should. 2 count push-up, down for 2. Press it up for 2. It's inhale down and exhale up. Now notice here, if your chin is dropping to your chest, really lift up through the back of the head and find the shoulders softening down the back. 2 more, it's down. And press. The last one goes down. And press, take a tempo, go down and lift. It's down and up. You're here for 8, 7. It's a hold at the bottom, and then you're into your final stretch. Go 4, 3, you got this. 2, take it down, hold it. Soften the shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades gliding down the back, and then maybe come 1 inch lower as you breathe. And hold for 4, hold for 3, hold for 2. Child's pose, you made it. Amazing work. Forehead down. Walk the hands together to touch in this little prayer position. Bend the elbows and bring the thumbs to the base of the skull for a nice tricep stretch here. Take a big breath in and let it go. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Release the arms out in front of you. Slide back into all fours. And then gently slide your left shin forward for a pigeon stretch. So left knee to left wrist, left ankle to right wrist. Extend the right leg back behind you. Inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, fold forward. If this doesn't feel good for you, feel free to take a seated figure 4 or a laying down figure 4, either one. Feel your left hip bone drawing back here. And your right hip rotating forward and down. Let's take 2 big breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, try to soften. One more time, breathe in. Let it go. Gently walk yourself up. And press yourself back on all fours so that you can switch sides. Right shin slides forward. Right knee to right wrist. Right ankle to left wrist. Extend the left leg back behind you. Inhale to lift the heart. Exhale, you can walk it forward if that feels good in your body. Draw the right hip bone back. And feel the left hip rotating forward and down toward the mat. Really trying to square off the hips here. Let's do those 2 big breaths together. Inhale. Let it go. One more time, breathe in. And out. Walk yourself up onto your hands. This time, go ahead and just roll over onto that right cheek and sweep your left leg around to come to your favorite seated position. Let's take a nice side stretch. Left arm reaches up and over towards the right. Anchor down through that left sit bone. Maybe rotate the chest open to the ceiling here. Soften the left shoulder blade down the back. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Switching sides, inhale, come through center. Right arm reaches up and over towards the left. Anchor down through that right sit bone. Rotate your chest open to the ceiling and feel the right shoulder blade gliding down the back, really softening the right shoulder away from the ear. Big inhale. Big exhale. Come through the center. Join me with a big breath in. Sweep the arms up. Exhale to let it go. And that is your class for today. I hope that you're feeling great. I'll be back again next week with a brand new Barre with Mary class. If you have not already, I really hope that you'll consider subscribing to the channel. Subscribe button either is right over there or right over there. It's in the corner somewhere. It's red. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn your notifications on so you know of every new class that I post. And I will see you back here on your mat next week. Have an awesome day.